Kingsley. Mummy loves you.
Hello sunshine, hello blue skies, hello lovely day.
So it's that time of year where no one knows what day it is. We're in Quimbo Limbo, time between Christmas and New Year, and I have basically been in a blob-like state for the last probably week, just eating, drinking, relaxing, and that's been great. To be honest, I said to myself that even now, like the whole time between Christmas and New Year, I've not put pressure on myself to do anything work-related or drum rate-related or exercise, whatever, and that I would just do what I wanted. But actually, I have woken up today and I actually fancy jumping. At the end of the day, I do jump for fun, so it's not one of those things that I'm like, I've got to get back to that chore of doing that. The only annoying thing is that the weather is just terrible. I'm hoping to get out between showers. It keeps raining and it's really windy though, so I'm like, will I be able to even do anything? I basically got this plan going into 2024 that obviously I launched my app in February 2023. When I shoot content for the app, I basically hire out a studio and have a production team, and it's all quite a big thing because obviously if you're hiring out a studio, you've got to make it worthwhile. I like film so much in one day, and then there's loads of edits to do afterwards, and then I release the content sort of gradually, and that actually works. To be fair, that works, I think, especially for the type of content that I've got on the app at the moment, and also the studio look works really well for those because I create these little GIFs out of them where they go in like the workout section, so you see me repeating the skill, and that looks better because I'm in this very white backdrop, so in the app I can sort of place that anywhere and it works. But what I want to do going into the new year is to just be a bit more spontaneous with some of the content I create on the app. I want to do more sort of routine tutorials, like follow along, learn one of my routines that I've uploaded on social media, and I just want to be a bit more flexible with creating those. Like, I think for me to have to organise a shoot day to do everything, it's too much for those sort of things. I think with those it'll be easier if I can like wake up one day and be like, today I'm going to do a routine tutorial for this one I did, you know, that sort of thing. Or if people have certain requests and I see there's a lot of interest in a particular routine I've done, then I'll spontaneously be like, you know what, I'm going to do that one today because people are clearly interested in learning it. The reason I'm telling you this is because I want to create a space in my house where I can do that sort of content. I do have an indoor space at the moment, but behind me is doors into my garden, so it's our back doors, and they're not particularly wide or anything, nothing crazy, but obviously it's not an ideal backdrop. So I've ordered some curtains, some white curtains, and a tension rod to try and put it up there and see if it makes like quite a good backdrop for those videos. So that's the plan. You guys seem to enjoy seeing more of my day-to-day. So another thing I want to do going into 2024 is vlog more like this. So starting as I mean to go on, eh? Probably make sure the rod is okay first. More cardboard. Oh, of course. That's gonna work, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably need to iron them. Actually, no, I'll get the steamer out.
Yeah, now they're hitting me. Can't get to your body.
Mr. Jumps is having an intense game of Call of Duty. God, need to dump those in the dog food. No. Does it work? I feel like it could work, you know. Me doing my jumping here. Obviously I need to light from the front still. Whoa. Yeah, I'm so chuffed. Oh, DPD, my ASOS order. Obviously when I do my shoots, I'll get rid of these, get rid of all this stuff, and have my little tree in the corner. I'm really happy. I love it when a plan comes together. I actually think they look quite nice as well. Like maybe we can keep it up because that would be easier. I need to get the steamer. Saying that, I'm not sure you can see the creases on camera. Maybe I don't need to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I thought it wasn't working properly. I'm getting tired doing this. My shoulder's killing me.
I think we should have a game of this later.
Success! Good morning. So I left you in 2023 and we're now in 2024 in this vlog. Yeah, I, to be honest, continued to not be that productive in Crimbo Limbo. I had that productive day of putting the curtain up and I did jump when we got back from lunch, but then things have been pretty slow since then. And I had a pretty low-key New Year's Eve because I had an engagement party on a Saturday, which was the 30th, and then I was in a very bad way the next day. Had a low-key New Year. We are a couple of days into the new year and I feel like today's the day I need to get my act together and get things properly sorted for this year. I have been jumping here and there. My sessions haven't been as long as usual, but I'm going to get back to it today properly, I think, and I need to like write down all of my goals and the things I need to achieve this year and sort of prepare to achieve them. Starting though with a bloody good breakfast, which I've been obsessing over since we finally set up our new air fryer that we got for Christmas. I'm like in that stage where everything I make has to go in the air fryer, like it has to be an air fryer recipe. If it's not, then I don't want to know. So this is the air fryer. We went for the Ninja dual jaw. So what I've been doing for breakfast though is these bagels, which are like egg and cheesy bagels. Now I don't think they're too unhealthy. It depends probably how much cheese you have on them. I'm gonna make them now so you can see what I do. She's waiting for the cheese tax to be paid.
Does the cheese tax always get paid?
Not always. I find I have to be a good dog mom. I can't be making her unhealthy, you know.
And them hello seeds.
Cheese grommet.
Hello positivity surrounding everything I see.
I put a bit of cheese underneath, then put the bagel on top, and then into a little hole. So cheese goes on top of each.
White cloud floating by.
Seasoning, I think you can pretty much choose what you want. We've been having the peri peri sauce, haven't we?
Exciting.
Right, we're ready. Da-da! How good do these look?
Very Oh, that's perfect again.
So, my next job is to sort my returns because I'm so bad at putting this off. I just need to do it. So these were like long boots, which I did really like, but for boots to be the right length for anyone, I think, like if you're going for a long boot, it needs to come up to your knee, like I think. Or maybe it's just because my legs are really long, so if my boots don't come up to my knee, the boots look kind of too small. I had this massive mission to try and find the perfect boots, and these weren't they, but I did find the perfect boots. This is when I find out the return policy is like 2 weeks. 365-day return policy with shoe. That's amazing. Who's got their boots sat at home like not used for that long though? Like, can you imagine? Right, that's done. This one I just submitted to. This is a Santa outfit. You know, I dressed up in a Mrs. Claus outfit. This was one that didn't make the cut. And that's it, job done. Doesn't it feel good to tick off these annoying little chores? So before I continue ticking things off on my to-do list, I've just hopped onto my private jump rope group because it's really busy at the moment, which I love to see. Obviously loads of people are starting their jump rope journeys going into the new year, and it's really good to see that people are happy to share, you know, their videos and ask questions on this group. So this group, I actually started it I think like a year ago now, and it's got almost 7,000 members. All people just encouraging each other, sharing tips, sharing their progress and achievements in jump rope. And it's really nice. Literally, I got so busy last year that I just didn't have time and I kept missing posts on this group. But now I'm making it like a daily thing, like I always check, and I'm responding to people's questions and encouraging people people as well. So this person, she's new here. She said, I started jumping about 8 months ago. I slacked off more than I would have liked for the last 2 months. How often do you guys practice? Every day. My goal for 2024 is to step it up and learn a bunch of new stuff. And she's shared some really good videos, like she's already smashing it, to be honest. So I'm just gonna respond to her now. It's often a question I get actually about how often I jump, how many times I jump a week. I think people think that I'm like hardcore, like jumping every day, and I just simply don't. A, for the reason that I just think any more than that is probably a bit too much, especially with everything else I do, like I go to the gym and lift weights as well. And B, because that's what I want to do. Like that's, to be honest, it's just, I'm like, that is my happy number. Like, so I do 4 to 5 days a week in my garden, and then I also, when I go to the gym, just to like get a little bit warm before I start my weights. And by the way, if you are starting your jump rope journey, definitely join this group. I will put the link in the description. And not only do I interact with these posts, but so many people who have experience in jump rope do. Like, there is so much knowledge in this little group. I love it. Right, job done with that. Yeah. Right, do I jump now? It's gonna rain at 4. I should get out there soon, really. I decide what music to jump to. I actually put a request on Instagram for music recommendations, and I got so many. It's gonna take me a while to like work through them. It's much easier when I know songs, because I'm like, oh yeah, that song, and it's like I can figure out, I know straight away if I'd use it. And I think a lot of people wanted to see more rock, so last night I spent a long time going through some of the best rock songs, and I think I'm gonna bring some of them to you this year. But what song requests do you guys have? Because maybe what you guys want to hear in my videos will be different to what people had to say on Instagram. Hello everybody, I left you on Thursday and it's now Saturday. I've got a chore I need to do right now. I'm sat on the floor of my activewear wardrobe, basically where I store all of my activewear clothes. I mean, you guys are always asking how much I have and where I store it all, and the answer is I have a lot, and I store it in one of our spare bedrooms. But I basically got into a bad habit towards the end of last year of just wearing stuff and washing it. It's not been ending up back in the wardrobe. I've ended up either living out of the clean laundry pile or chucking stuff on pretty much on the floor. I mean, a clean floor, obviously, but it's not very good. I'm not getting out of my jumping stuff and having a shower and relaxing for my Saturday night until I've done this job. And it's like the first weekend of Jan as well. So knowing I've done this with everything else I've achieved this week, going into the first full week of January, it's going to feel good. Let's crack on with it. I have shown you this room before with my hats, but I'm not sure I showed you everything else in it. And yeah, this is the floor right now, because I've obviously just bunged everything on the floor that I need to put away. So that's what I'm going to crack on with. So I'm going to start with my leggings drawer. My favourite leggings, by the way, for those who ask, are Honor Active. I love their effortless seamless range, is what I mostly wear. Okay, so I think that is most of my shorts and leggings that I need to put away, and now I have my crop hoodies and jumpers and my crop tops. You guys are always asking where these crop jumpers are from, and these two are my favourite. They're both from H&M, but really old, so I just don't think they sell them anymore. This isn't taking as long as I thought it would, you know? Whatever task you're putting off because, you know, you can't be bothered or whatever, just do it, because it never takes as long as you think it's going to take. I can literally feel the weight lifting off my shoulders the more I do. Okay, so lastly, I just have my Santa outfit and elf outfit to find a home for, and I'm done. So I can go and enjoy my evening, and I know going into my first like full and proper busy week of Jan that I'm gonna be feeling good. If you've got anything like this that you're putting off, get it done. because you'll feel so much better for it. And I hope you've enjoyed this random vlog. We had a bit of crimbo limbo and a bit of New Year organisation. Let me know if you want to see more of this in 2024, and I will see you in my next video. That's a wrap, innit? So I'm going to explain. I jump 4 to 5 days a week. Every time I say 4 to 5, I always think it sounds like I'm saying 45. Lauren, there aren't 45 days in a week, love.